all my footprints around, yeah. I know that every day will always bring me something new.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is day 7 of
I think so, yeah.
our westerly trip. Yeah.
Can't keep track.
We are actually staying in Cottonwood, Arizona, and about 20 minutes outside of Sedona. And we're staying at Rio Verde Campground. And but this morning we are headed into Sedona, and we're going to be going first of all to Cathedral Rock, little hike there, and then where are we going this afternoon?
Pink Jeep tour. I'm so excited.
Pink Jeep tour.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour tour with a guide, obviously, and a driver, so that will be awesome because it's places you would never have time to hike to that you get to see.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Looks like the weather's going to be nice today, and but we're going to just do a little, I guess, sightseeing around Sedona, maybe before and after, and so yeah, first time here. Boy, we're looking forward to it. It's been pretty epic so far, and it just keeps getting better and better. So come go with us. Look back there.
Whoa, that is awesome. I cannot believe that it's exactly like the pictures that you see. I didn't think it would be that good. This is gorgeous. So the parking lot fills up fast here on the weekends, so we took a shuttle. It's not bad because it comes every 15-20 minutes. It's pretty crowded, but look, it's worth it.
This is Cathedral Rock, by the way. Amazing. So this is quite a climb up here to Cathedral Rock. It's up, up, up.
So we made it to the end of the trail, and it was more rugged than I thought it would be, but it was awesome.
We're up on top of Cathedral Rock, and this is just unbelievable. Everywhere you look, you just want to take lots of pictures and photos or video. It's like you just stand in awe.
I know, you just can't, especially with the green, like that lady was saying, the green with the terracotta.
So we were at the top, and now we're making our way back down this beautiful hike. Probably the most epic hike I've ever been on. I mean, just look at this view. It's almost more than you can take in at once. But the hike up, I mean, it's a strenuous hike. There's no doubt about it. It's difficult, but doable and very worth it. You just have to pace yourself, take your time, don't overdo it, stop for breaks if you need it, and it's worth it. All right, well, we did it. We hiked up to Cathedral Rock, and what'd you think of it?
Strenuous.
Strenuous, yeah.
Beautiful, but strenuous. Scary at parts when you're going straight up the rock.
Yeah, definitely a extreme hike. I mean, wear good shoes for sure. I mean, we both have hiking shoes. I'll show you here. Really good hiking shoes.
And I would never do it without hiking shoes.
Yeah.
You need it to grip the rock.
Exactly. But it's worth it. I tell you what, just take your time, pace yourself. There's places you can stop and sit, hang out, catch your breath, drink some water. And but the views are incredible. It's the most beautiful place I think I've ever been in my life, for sure. So we enjoyed it.
Yep.
So we were walking along here in downtown, or somewhere near downtown Sedona. It's crazy because almost everywhere you are, you have something like that peeking through. Incredible views everywhere you look. So we were going to try to eat here at the Hideaway House. Supposedly it's got a really nice view of, wow, look at that. So we're here at the Hideaway House. Hideaway House?
Yes.
And they have tables with a view.
That's awesome. It doesn't get any better.
Look at that. Not a bad place to have lunch. What are you doing here?
Just getting a little ice cream, just a little. That looks so good. They get half and go half. You know you're good jealous.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, yeah.
So originally we had planned on going with Pink Jeep Tours, but instead we decided to go with Arizona Safari Jeep Tours, and we were not disappointed. We had a wonderful tour guide, an elderly guy who knew lots of local information, and he made it a lot of fun.
Now we're dropping into Bay Canyon.
So if everybody would help me on the count of 3, we're gonna holler real loud. Okay. Hope Joe's still out there.
So this is gonna be hard for me.
What are we gonna a rebel yell or what? What are we gonna?
Just yell. What do you want to yell?
Yeah.
Yeehaw! We're gonna yeehaw. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeehaw!
Oh.
That was cool.
Ain't that cool?
Yeah, it was like a chorus. So we are up here high above Sedona, up here at the on Airport Road, and this is one of the great overlooks, I guess, that looks out over parts of Sedona, over the valley here, and kind of the western mountains. So the next morning, after having a wonderful time in and around Sedona, Arizona, we loaded up and headed out on our next leg of our journey, and now we're headed to Napa, California. So our route took us back up to Flagstaff, Arizona, and then we headed west from there into California, and we will need to stop over again for one night before we get to Napa. We will be driving about 400 miles to a KOA near Barstow, California, and then spend the night there, and then it's another 400 and some miles from there the next day into Napa, California. So this is the sunset out here in the California desert. Not bad, guys, not bad at all. Look at this. Beautiful. So after driving about a day and a half or so in the Mojave Desert, which is just beautiful, we have to cross a mountain pass here. And on the other side is Bakersfield, California, but just amazing how you go from the Mojave Desert, and as you get up the mountain and cross over, it's like you're entering a completely different world. You basically leave the desert and enter into the flatlands on the other side of the mountain there near Bakersfield, where they have all the orchards, I guess oranges, and a lot of pistachios and so on.
Take the exit on the right to California 58 West towards Sacramento.
I still wonder from time to time if I am fooling
So while we were in Napa, California, we stayed at Skyline Wilderness Park. Not only is it a campground, but it's also a park that has biking trails, hiking trails, horseback riding trails. There's an archery competition course there, and just a lot of nature. And it was really a lot of fun. We were able to get out and bike through the hills of Napa, and I was able to take my long lens with me a few times and get some nice shots of some birds and some wildlife. This was our first time in Napa, and it really is a beautiful place. Of course, not only beautiful countryside, but a lot of the vineyards there, and the weather was beautiful, and so we really enjoyed it. Just absolutely stunning views out here on this trail here in Napa. We're just right here beside the campground. So the main reason that we went to Napa is because Katie's daughter lived there along with her fiance, and they both work at wineries there in the valley. And so we went to spend some time with them, and we were able to go out into the area where all the vineyards are, the wineries, and we did get to tour one of the wineries where they worked at. So the winery that we were able to tour was called Larkmead, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was quite interesting to take a tour, and see behind the scenes and hear the history and also see the process. So after being in Napa for a few days, we headed back down to Barstow and got Interstate 15, and headed up through Las Vegas. And then we spent the night in Mesquite, Nevada, and we stayed the night at Casablanca Resort and RV Park. This is how we stop for lunch sometimes. We'll come in here and put the slides out and make us a lunch. Sit right here. Take a little break. We're at a rest area in the middle of the desert on the way to Las Vegas. Vegas, baby. So the next morning, we get up and continue our trip. We're actually headed now to Hatch, Utah, which is kind of right in between Bryce Canyon National Park and Zion National Park. And we'll be staying at the Riverside Ranch campground for a couple of nights. And our plan is to visit Zion and also Bryce Canyon. This part of the trip was absolutely gorgeous. We traveled through some beautiful canyons and just some of the most beautiful countryside that I've ever seen. So just before getting to the campground, we crossed over a mountain pass at close to 8,000 feet. And so we decided to pull over here and get out and stretch our legs and take a look around. So I guess that's going to do it for our second video in our Western Trip series. The next one, the third video, we will be visiting Zion National Park and then headed down to Page, Arizona to Horseshoe Bend. And then from there, we will end up in Moab, Utah, where we do some off-roading with the truck as well as on side-by-side. And we take the truck on the famous Schaefer Trail. You don't want to miss that one. And we had an amazing time, so we hope you can join us for that one. be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and that way you'll get notification when the third video comes out, and hopefully you will join us for that as well. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.